Asking, please.
Oh, yeah.
Punishment, just try. Where are the buttons? Give me the buttons. Give me the buttons.
Subscribe for your girl, Obiko.
Let's know. Hey. Oh, shit. Who that? Oh, damn. Okay.
Sometimes allow men to be boys, Mamma Mia. It is this whole thing of MUZI Savage Beekay sharing praises of Minshini, letting her feel like the real deal and hey, chai. Anyway, before this, there were conversation between MUZI and Beekay. MUZI wanna listen to Beekay with attentive ears, and Beekay wanna cook. Boy started going like, yeah, your girl, yeah, she's been talking to me, maybe she might have told you she's not that into you, but she likes you, right? Yeah, she likes me too. She likes your company, just that there are things you do that she does not like. Other than that, yeah, that was what she told me. I'm like, this boy ain't cooking. MUZI and Mandy fought. Mandy is not having it. She woke up from the wrong side of the bed. Yo with LUZUKO in bed. What did she do wrong? So I think she really had nightmares last night, and waking up, she was ready to give it watoto to anybody. Now there is a whole meeting. Girl has gone to tell Abobo that this whole LUZUKO boy, they do things she does not like, and LUZUKO is up to explain. According to him, it's unfortunate it is getting here. For him, he sees Mandy as a sister, and Mandy should be truthful. Has there been a point where he says, I love you, or any situation? Then girl is like, no, but I've also not been demanding that. I kind of felt we were getting somewhere, but you all over the place, jumping from bed to bed. And boy went like, really? Is that it? But you were on my bed. And I was on my bed and another came. Then she's like, yeah, that is what you're doing. Within just a night, you've embarrassed me. Then boy went, I've not embarrassed you. When you said you want to be on my bed, I said I got no commitment. So it's not like I'm disrespecting any other woman, but you are not my woman. But if you would want to pass the night there, no problem. What is wrong with me wanting to be with another woman? Just as you were there on my bed, she's also a friend. And this sort of thing, internet people are kind of feeling she should round it up already, because she got a daughter watching her from home. It's not pleasant. Your face busy with their rehearsal. HOH Sifali is also advising that those who don't clap for you when you win during arena games, now those people where they hate you, and people should forget about drama. They know they there for drama. Focus on the prize and ignore them drama things where they go on. He's advising Ezra that you do not need to lose your focus, and saying that that guy Uyanda and Sweet GULUVA, they've lost their game. According to him, it is twice that Uyanda has lost his tax, and it might be affecting him in the coming days. And with GULUVA, he is all over with Ashley here, Ashley there, and doing follow. So it's obvious he will also lose his game. From there, he goes to talk to Ashley and told her, girl, you got to hold on to that boy. Forget about whatever that everybody will say. Whether he's at fault or not, be ready to forgive him and hold him tight. And for girl, she kind of felt, okay, this is a clean advice from her brother. And she was so happy. He also added that girl should focus on her game. It's diary room, baby. You have Uyanda going there and being like, Biggie, I nominated Swiss and Nate because Swiss has lost it and he is doing bidding for Nate. Nate cooks wahala, truth and untruth, and passes on to that guy, and he moves telling Tyron, and Tyron will be moving and telling almost everybody without finding truth to it. And that is the genesis of hate in the house. And so if he has his way, those two can go already. He's talking about people that he thinks might have mentioned his name, though he was not up for eviction. Hey, he doesn't know he's up. According to him, it will be Sefali, KB, Abobo. He said those people were too happy when he lost his title. But of course, that is life. He said he was paying attention to what has been going on in the arena, and it's obvious that people do not like him. He was also talking about this whole fashion in the house. According to him, it is two: the gossip fashion and those who are positive and think beyond Biggie's house. Now that place you want to belong. Uyanda admitted to having his own cycle of friends, but na positivity them do there, be chaos. Anyway, Nate is called, and it is the total hype for me. Yeah, like the scorpion herself. she's going to unleash. And as they were dragging and laughing at her, they were also hyping her. These were coming from people who like her. Okay, KB was part, and she also went like, myself, I'm with that backbone. So it goes to answer people feeling like, see that girl with that backbone doing the bidding for Nate and going back and forth. Nate goes to the diary room and she said she's not into any alliance. She does not believe in, she is the one dividing the house. All those scheming is coming from people who are deliberately concocting negative about her name. And she says she's a free-spirited person and she does not want to be told, lie down. And I'm lying down today, tomorrow I don't see the need of lying down. You feel then I'm an enemy. So be it. She's on her mind on her own and let hell break loose. On the issue of getting nominated, girl was shocked, but she's like, okay. She knows that people are calling her out because they see her as a threat. Now, threat, they see her to be, not that she's a villain in the house. Yeah. Nate says she doesn't gossip about anybody in the house. She's been minding her business. And on the issue of Bonnie B and herself, she says she does not hate her, no qualms, just that Bonnie's food is hard to swallow. She's not the only one complaining. So many people are complaining. And they are trying to find a way around it and they don't want her in the kitchen. So yesterday she prepared the meat. You'll have Martha cooking the rice and also making the sauce. And together the house had something to eat. And Biggie said, I'm hoping you people will find a way out. It got to Sugar Girl in Zuku, and she feels that KB and other people, she was making a list of people who are likely to want to kick her out. You also have her talking about this sort of conspiracy. She says she does not do conspiracy. She will come for you when you come for her. Other than that, she's just a cool girl. If people want to nominate her that bad, it means they could be intimidated by her presence. Because make it make sense, waiting she they do. Now so she they say, Biggie wanna know, are there mean things going on? Are there gossip going on? Is she part of the gossip gang? She's laughing but went like, Biggie, I will not term it as being mean or gossips. And far from that, I think something will have to happen for people who think alike to gather and discuss it, and she would not take it as gossip. And she was laughing at her own self trying to lie to Biggie, or maybe that is how she understands things.
The way I see it is like she wanted to finish it. Exactly.
And she got backing from Bonnie B. According to her, yesterday's thing still not make sense for how can Nate claim to be gay and be carrying spoon for sweet GULUVA, her man? You have Bonnie B saying that, yeah, that one I've told you she's a snake. It's okay that once in a while friends will not agree, but when repeatedly friends want to step on you, you should know that they are not friends, but snakes. And girl is like, yeah, I'm beginning to see. Ashley then went on to say that, and she got back in from that Bonnie KB, who moves like a spineless bull. You have Bonnie B again saying that, yeah, that one just they do follow. As Nate they say, na so she they do. You have Ashley going on again and saying that she's beginning to think that this whole rape situation that KB is bringing it up, she might have brought it up so that housemates will be around her and empathizing with her, and fans will also empathize with her. And she feels she's doing it for attention. That one too, you have Bonnie B going like, exactly. Bonnie B now went like, because make it make sense. You said you've been abused twice. People kind of empathize with you, but you are the one throwing yourself on men when you know it might repeat itself, and you are having revealing words. So of course it's possible something is not right. Then you have actually also saying that, imagine on TV something that you've gone through that you think hurts you and makes you feel traumatized, but on national television you are revealing almost everything to a guy, knowing even outsiders are watching. Then they are like, yes, now you know, maybe she brought it up for attention. Internet people are enraged. Personally, on my page, I've said it time and time. It kind of seemed like that girl's storyline is the new strategy. It kind of seemed it is a cooked up story. But for whatever it is, for God's sake. But if you research about her, it did happen even before she came to the house. So this is a true story and there is no lie in it. Can Biggie stop them already? I don't tire. Some housemates are going to Biggie's diary room and lying with their mouth and through their nostril. Wahala. So Biggie wanna know, are you people scheming? Are you people causing any wahala? They keep saying, no, we minding our business, and Nate is part of them. But that girl, they scheme past. So now Melino is getting closer to Sepesele, and girl is in a conversation with her. According to her, that Sepesele girl is pretentious. Boy wanna know why, but she's cool and calm. She's like, no. She seems cool and calm, but she's very sly and mischievous. Do you know that she is getting closer and closer to Bonnie B and Nzuku? And don't you think it's weird? She's hanging out with them in a weird way. Boy is like, really? Never thought about it that way. Girl is like, really? You forgotten yesterday before the nomination, I was saying that people should pay attention to those who act calm, cool, quiet. They are the most dangerous. Boy is like, I heard you. Who was it? She's like, I was directing it at Sepesele. Boy is like, you don't say. I didn't catch the memo. She's like, yeah. She's hanging out with Bonnie B in a very weird way. Mandy has also joined Sepesele in hanging out with Nzuko and Bonnie B. Boy, it's like, you don't say. Girl is, yeah. I'm like, ooh, there is a hangout that is weird. Now, girl is building an empire, and so now she has Melino, Swiss, Tyron, Beekay, Low Key, Sweet GULUVA, Jojo, KB. He then added that Bonnie B in Nzuko with these two new recruits are hating on her guts, not because of the so-called she's scheming, but because she's a threat to them. They see her as a threat in the house, so they're cooking negative about her, and she got no one. And it is only people who are smart who are seeing it. And boy is like, yeah. And Melino does not like Bonnie. Indirectly, if Sepesele is closer to Bonnie, it means this young man is likely to withdraw unless he's using his mind. The first time he did not use his mind, that girl got him. So this time there will be no that wahala for her. So the new target for Sugar Girl Nate is Sepesele. Very soon, there will be so many conversations about Sepesele, and it will be engineered by Nate. We all know last week, girl was in this conversation of, wow, Sweet GULUVA is handsome. If I was single, I'll be going for him, and asking people around her, Mandy, Sepesele, and other people, how do you find him? And they were like, oh, he's a nice guy, and all those things. She was indirectly trying to influence them to feel or see whether they could get somewhere. Once they could not do what she wanted, she is using Beekay to get to Mata and Menshini to go do that separation of powers for her. Nate is not joking. Yo-Yo goes to the diary room. She's privileged that Sweet GULUVA's nominating her did not send her home. She now feels, wow, I was sleeping. And it's a wake-up call. You cannot sleep in Biggie's house. When you sleep in one eye, should be open. If not, now so you wake up, you day for your house. Then, ooh. You there for South Africa, your home you there. Anyway, so girl is saying that she likes men who are responsible, who do not gossip. That is a deal breaker for her. And she saw Abobo in a very positive way, a young man who is respectful and encourages others, only to be an assistant HOH. Now, so she dey see a guy with bossy attitude, they come out, they can't, she like, you are not even the landlord. Hey, God, oh. The fear of Yo-Yo is the beginning of wisdom. As she come out in body, they come out of diary room. Now, so she they act like, I have sought for voluntary exit. Where are my bags? Oh, God. Moving back and forth. They are like, waiting happen, girl. Now, as them, they come out, they come ask, what happened? What happened? In the living room, she's like, oh, it's a prank. Can I have your attention? House meeting. She is advising that to be chaotic is okay, to want to cause beef is okay, to want to do things to trend is okay, but can they also do a trend where they are positive and being funny? That will also help, so they should think about it, because there is life after Biggie's house. Internet people are not having it. According to them, girl, there's not been even any beef. In this thing where Bonnie B and Zuku, they mind them a business with Martha. Aha. Girl, come on, they go. You cannot be the next OZ and OCO. We can wahala. Wahala low key. So Biggie calls Bonnie B to the diary room, and you have them wanting to find, why is she going there? That is coming from Swiss. Nate went like, oh, that one is going for her medication. Anyway, so Nate has said that she would never eat Bonnie B's food. That one, she cooks like she's coming from hell. Her food is evil. She would never eat it. Hey, she's allowed not to. Yeah. Internet people, they drag Bonnie B. saying, see her, a racist, see person in face, where they say somebody they stink. This girl, she needs to be out, Beekay. They taking to Ashley. So now waiting they saw girl outside in a conversation with Nzuku. They talking about morning body odor. Nzuku they smell and body, and girl is like, yeah, Ashley, when she wakes up she smells like skunk. And she's even told her to her face. And camera picked on me. She was smiling and she wanna know, what do you mean by skunk? Then she's like, oh, it's an animal. And it has pines. When it opens up, the smell that comes out of it, and they laughed. Now it is like a bigger rabbit here, and it has this thing like flaws, like toothaches. That thing very sharp, long ones, like how a porcupine will stretch. It will stretch, but that one is not a bigger animal. It is like a big rabbit with those tentacles on it. But when it is moving, it is like feathers. But when it is in danger, then it will sprout up. Or when the weather, the season changes, it needs to shield itself, then it will just open it up depending on the danger it finds itself in. As to how it smells, I don't know, but once it's an animal and does not shower, it means it might not smell good. And especially when they were laughing. Is Bonnie B allowed to say that about another woman? No. But did she say she stinks? No. She's saying that, oh, when this person wakes up, this is the smell I smell on her. Don't we all have body smell? She did not do well. And that one too, in mouth sharp, this whole thing of the people's favorite, she's been saying a lot. But my best bet, if tables were to turn and Ashley has said that, people will be like, oh, Ashley is closer to her. So if Ashley says this is how this person smells like, then it's the truth. Are we in the house or we watching through the TV? That is what fans will say. So this thing of fans not fearing God and act, this is it. In this life, if you go to Biggie's house, in all you're looking for, pray for the favor to get fan base. If you don't get the same situation, you'll be judged differently. The way them go feel whip you like them doing to this girl. But now she they sign up, say she won't go Biggie's house. Girls on a mission, they've stolen cookies. Ashley is also re-keeping them for her man, Sweet GULUVA. Now, Ashley and Martha in a conversation in the laundry area. Ashley is talking about those who want to steal her man from her. And Martha is like, it's not that deep. I don't think any other person want to sleep with your man. It's just for the fun of the game. Then she's like, no, you don't know. Some people want to break them apart. Then girl is like, oh, I see. As for her, she calls him her husband because they got this show coming, they play, and they are in the same group, and she's a surrogate mother. Tyrone Ezra tagged along. It's not that deep. And girl is like, oh, so you'll be pregnant for my man. Then she's like, yes. She's like, my husband. And they laughed about it, but she was not finding it funny. That girl and jealousy, but of course, let her cook. With all these things going on, you also have them calling for a house meeting. It is simple. Who has fault you? Can you say story? And they try trashing out. But you and I know these are gamers. They are not supposed to be reconciling and doing kumbaya. They are also not supposed to be strange enemies because there is life after Biggie's house and only one person will take home the money. But more people will win after the show depending on how they treat each other. Talking about treating each other, Sepesele was the one with the prank idea, and you have Yo-Yo who quickly needs to do something to shake the show, picked the idea and did the prank of getting evicted. According to Sepesele, you didn't deliver it to perfection, but anyways, a little beef skirmish here, and she wanna cry already. You have HOH going to the diary room and telling Biggie that the girls want Ashley's man for reasons he cannot fathom, but he perceived they envy the ship, they envy the girl, or they really want the guy. According to him, the other ship that was surviving was Savage Zone with KB, but Nate destroyed it, and Nate is behind this one, instigating all the girls to be giving their spoons to the boy. If not, make it make sense. According to him, women like men in power. That Sunday when the boy came, nobody was watching him. But after winning HOH, now so their eyes were like, But before they could get a tie, the boy was choosing his own lover, and that is Ashley. And from that day till now, people are doing the most. They are done with KB's one. They are up to put this one to Ascender. And he feels it is not right. So he wanted to motivate the girl to stay focused and to hold on to her ship. It might end well for her. Your take on today's video. Adios.